gosh, that was
Just different.
I'm almost a little bit excited now. Very nice to see you all here this lovely blustery May day. So nice of you to come out. I'm not going to awful. I'm going to introduce Ralph, who's going to start us off. So, Ralph, here we go.
You haven't heard me yet. Well, that'll teach me to come through the door first. Yeah, right. 3 songs, is it, Aaron?
Yes, 3 songs. If you don't have to do 3, don't panic.
I've got some backing vocals for it.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. Sorry about this. Right. Love it. Right, my 3 songs. 2 of the 3 songs I'm going to do, I not only have never done them ever at Kington Folk Club, I don't actually think 2 of these 3 that I've ever done in front of an audience. I think I've just done them yonks ago at home. And although they were in my folder, I've virtually had to, last couple of days, had to relearn 2 of these 3. So there you go. Let's hope they go down okay. Right. Okay, and the first one is called I Knew Love. I knew love when it still meant forever, when a feeling shared didn't always have to learn, and a promise that was made would go unbroken. I knew love when it was more than just a word. And I knew a time when hope was all you needed, and if you found a little way to make things work, and life was what 2 people shared together. Oh, I knew love when it was more than just a word. I knew love when I would still believe it was the greatest power in the world. I knew love when it was more than just a word. And I knew hearts when they made it all so easy, and sad goodbyes were seldom ever heard. And I wouldn't have to read this note that says you're leaving. Oh, I knew love when it was more than just a word. Oh, I knew love when I could still believe it was the greatest power in the world. I knew love when it was more than just a word. I Next one, needs no introduction. You'll all know this, it's a Carole King song. Famously recorded by James Taylor as well. It's called You've Got a Friend. When you're down in trouble and you need a helping hand, and nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I'll be there. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together now and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, oh yeah, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I'll be there. Hey, ain't it good to know that you got a friend? When people can be so cold, yeah, they'll hurt you, then they'll desert you. Well, they'll take your soul if you let them, oh yeah, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, oh yeah, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I'll be there. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Oh yeah, 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 you've got a friend. Great. Thank you for singing along. Very nice. Thank you very much.
Rock Folk Club.
Absolutely. Right. And my final rendition, which is by a great, well I think she's great, American singer-songwriter called Iris Dement. And she's got the most incredible voice, which is like Marmite. You either absolutely hate it, like my partner does, or it sends shivers down your back. Yeah, so, and I've had to sort of relearn this. So I've got a lot of her albums, so I'm mad on this woman's music. And it's called There's a Whole Lot of Heaven by Iris Dement. Here we go. like getting in the glory land way. They're walking straight and narrow, trying to get to heaven someday. But I've been saved by the love of the people living right here. There's a whole lot of heaven shining in this river of tears. We don't have a prophet who's gonna tell us what our future holds. We've only got each other and the love we carry in our souls. Though this world's full of trouble and the path we walk is never clean, there's a whole lot of heaven shining in the river of tears. There's a whole lot of heaven shining in this river of tears. You pull back the curtain, little diamonds will appear. You can take the streets of gold if you really want them, and your mansion's so deep. Take this whole lot of heaven shining in the river of tears. The life that I'm living's like a ship that don't want to be steered. Sometimes I wake up in the morning thinking I could buckle beneath the weight of my own fears. It's some pain, it's some strain, some struggle, but I'll persevere. I got a whole lot of heaven shining in my river of tears. There's a whole lot of heaven shining in my river of tears. You pull back the curtain, little diamonds will appear. You can take your streets of gold if you really want them, and your mansion's so deep. I'll take a whole lot of heaven shining. I'll take a whole lot of heaven shining. I want a whole lot of heaven shining in a river of tears.
Thank you very much, Ralph. Okay, next up we have Martin. And Martin's going to be joined by Kim for one song. Is that you starting with that one? Or
Yeah, we'll start.
We're going to start with that one. So, Martin and Kim. Do you want the music stand?
Yeah.
With husband and wife, it's quite interesting. Kim just said, what side do you want to sit on? And when we retire at night to bed, we always make sure that I'm nearest the door, so in case the serial killer comes in, I get it first. And everywhere we go.
That's tonight.
It's
yours,
Yes, so we go to hotels and everything like that, so I just sort of put that out there. You know. Marriage is a wonderful thing. Do you want to introduce this one?
Yeah, this is Hares on the Mountain. It's one of those unusual folk songs that's told from the female point of view, and nobody dies in it, no one's drowned, everybody gets pleasure. Yeah, which is quite
Yes.
Hares on the Mountain.
It's quite liberating.
Oh, Sally, my dear, it's you I'll be kissing Sally, my dear, it's you I'd be kissing.
She smiled and replied, you don't know what you're missing.
Oh, Sally, my dear, I wish I could wed you. Oh, Sally, my dear, I wish I could beg you.
She smiled and replied, then you'd say I misled you.
And if all you young men were heads on the mountain, yes, if all you young men were heads on the mountain,
How many young girls would take guns and go hunting?
and if all you young men were fishing the water, yes, if all you young men were fishing the water,
How many young girls would undress and dive after?
and if the young men could sing like blackbirds and thrushes, if the young men could sing like blackbirds and thrushes,
How many young girls would go beat in the bushes?
but the young men are given to frisking and fooling. Yes, the young men are given to frisking and fooling.
So I leave the young men and attend to my schooling. She's leaving now, so I have to sit her and kill it here. I'm fed now. This one's one of my own, by a son of Herefordshire, called Alfred Watkins, who wrote a fantastic book in the 1920s called The Off-Straight Track, which I'm enjoying immensely. And I'm in fact padding around Shropshire and Herefordshire, getting some very, very funny looks from people. I just go around old churches, hill forts, standing stones, follies, and I just sing a song, and I've put it on Facebook and YouTube as well. I've not been arrested yet, so this is about my travels and how it makes me feel. It's called I ramble on down the country lanes I wander, talking to myself and singing songs in the winter sun. I do no wrong. This road is long. I bumble on over branches and raised roots, scuffing up the boots of every weary traveller who came along. Road I'm on, the red hair, March hair in its Chelseas, the red kite on the wing, shiny deer who are watching me, songbirds they're discussing me at length. I ramble on. Ramble on down the tracks of common people, moats and keeps and steeples, emerging from the frost and mists of time. I'll drink that wine, a vintage vine. It's yours and mine. I ponder on maids and serfs and artisans, trinkets for the working man, buried in the loam and clay, scattered in the hay, the country way. It's winter's day, the March air in excelsis, the red kite on the wing, shy deer who are watching me, songbirds they're discussing me at length. Ramble on.
Ooh, very nice.
I ramble. As you can tell from my accent, I'm not from around these parts, but I love the countryside of Shropshire and Herefordshire very much. This next song is a bit of a challenge. Again, it's self-penned, but I really wanted to write an old-fashioned folk murder ballad, you know, with no hope in it, no joy in it at all. And but what I wanted to do was put an English vernacular in it, because American songs, they've got all, you know, I Lift My Heart in San Francisco, Get Your Kicks on Route 66, Moonlight in Vermont. Our place names don't translate as well to song. So I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, you know, yeah, I killed my baby down by the side of the B3456 just outside Chipping Norton. No, it doesn't quite work. So I've put a bit of English vernacular in here. We get London, we get Bow, we get Poplar, we get Newgate Jail, but we also get Nova Scotia. This one's called Down Below the Bow Line. And it's in the wrong key, so let's try it again. Down below the goal line, stretched across that dockyard wall, I am bound for Nova Scotia. Farewell to London, my rise and fall. Single ticket, old tramp steamer, weeks before I will see land, but I can only see a lily white body, rendered lifeless by my own hand. There is dignity in labor, many things I can turn a hand, 'cause idle hands will just remind me that I am not an honest man. She was serving in the Falcon, there she lay quite a dance, for she lies in Hackney marshes. There's no skin upon her bone, still a smile upon her sweet lips, for she knows I'm coming home. I could not make my new beginnings. I could never be satisfied. Found my way back to Bowen Parker. Fate and acceptance became my bride. They won't hang me with a bowline, for here I sit in Newgate jail. A hangman's knot will be my pillow, strong and honest, it will not fail. Down below the bowline, stretched across the dockyard wall, for I am bound for Nova Scotia. Farewell to London, my rise and fall. Farewell to London, my rise and fall.
Do you need a music stand?
No.
Wonderful. Right, next up we have Julian. Julian, here we go.
Good evening. My name's Julian Mount and I live in Ludlow. Don't hold that against me, please. I've actually been here before. I came at the end of January, but that's the only time I've ever been here before. I love living in Ludlow. It's just great. I'm living my best life these days. I used to live in Hertfordshire. Nothing against Hertfordshire, but I like Ludlow better. When you wake up in the morning and your eyes are red, it's hard to drag yourself out of bed. That's the start of the multicoloured folk club blues. When you look into the mirror and you're feeling down, much, much worse than you've ever been. That's the start of the multicoloured folk club blues. When your skin is yellow and your mood is brown, you can't recall how you got back from Kington town. The sun is up but you're feeling down. That's the start of the multicoloured folk club blues. When the veins in your eyes look like tube train lines, your pupils are round but twice normal size. That's the start of the multicoloured folk club blues. When your heart of gold beats like a swinging brick and your mind is playing visual tricks, that's the start of the multicoloured folk club blues. My future's orange now. It's a fact. That's the start of the multicolour folk club blues. When the colours of your rainbow get a little mixed, and you need another drink to get them fixed, that's the start of the multicolour folk club blues. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, cerise, magenta, hot pink and lilac. That's the start of the multicolour folk club. That's the start of the multicolour folk club. And that's the end of the multicolour folk club blues. That was a song that I wrote my very self, as is this and the next one. Now, despite what you might think looking at me, I have not always been as you see me now. In my life, I've had a number of strange occupations, and this song is about one of them. It's called Waiting for a Rainbow. I got my first magic set when I was just 6 years old. A present from my mum and dad when I lived at home. On the lid, a man in black, wearing a magician's cape, gazing at a white rabbit appearing from his hat. History and geography, chemistry and physics, literature and poetry were all mysteries to me. I spent all my school days gazing out the window, waiting for a rainbow to carry me away. Visiting some magic shops. When I was older, I learned to call them magic drops instead of magic tricks. Meeting old magicians who added to the mystery, developing my mastery through constant repetition. History and geography, chemistry and physics, literature and poetry were all mysteries to me. I spent all my teenage years gazing out the window, waiting for a rainbow to carry me away. Standing then upon a stage, a magic man, my full-time trade, making things disappear before your very eyes. Good at keeping secrets of magic and of mystery, not revealing trickery, maintaining the disguise. History and geography, chemistry and physics, literature and poetry were all mysteries to me. I spent all my adult life gazing out the window, waiting for a rainbow to carry me away. Now I am alone, an old magician with memories. No one believes in magic or mystery anymore. Gazing at a white rabbit appearing from my old top hat, waiting for a rainbow to carry me away. History and geography, chemistry and physics, literature and poetry are still mysteries to me. I spend all my days now gazing out the window, waiting for a rainbow to carry me away. I'm waiting for a rainbow to carry me away. That first song was called Multicolored Blues, the second one, Waiting for a Rainbow. And this one is called Slow Down. This is my last song. It's called Slow Down, and it's about stress. Stress, which, as I'm sure you all know, is the autonomic response to external stimuli affecting body and or mind. And apart from that, it's medically correct. I wish I could slow down, I wish I didn't go so fast. But pressure's an old friend of mine, we always have a laugh. To be stress-free, it's not for me. My doctor says I really should relax and meditate, but the adrenaline is rushing through my veins and I feel great. Anxiety feels good to me. My hypothalamus calls on my adrenal glands each hour. My heart begins to palpitate to give my body power so frequently that it's become normality. I find that the public way to increase even more. One nervous perspiration forms puddle on the floor and checks with me. A so clammy, drinking coffee by the gallon for the caffeine it contains. Not only those party vitamins with healthy sounding names. On my down until I've had at least 5 cigarettes. Got a book by Vernon Coleman, I haven't read it yet. I wish I could slow down, I wish I didn't go so quick. I tried Tai Chi and Shiatsu and the Alexander technique. These therapies don't work for me. To keep me fit, I think I should take exercise each day. So I lay down and thankfully these thoughts will go away. No Superman is what I am. An enemy of the enemy who strives as socialistic. Not to worry, I need knowledge, some medical statistic. Pressure jams, the stress sensing when you feel it, you can't go. Me turn to alcohol on a very stressful bloke. Counting every hour of my 3 stories and 10. Going downhill slowly and speeding up again. Doing every second as though it were my past. I wish I could slow down, I wish I didn't go so fast. I wish I could slow down, I wish I didn't go so fast.
Who's going to stand up?
For a while. Just for a change.
Would you like this?
Yeah, let's try it. See if we can get it that time. That's it on there safely. Possibly. Oh, look at that. Thank you very much. Good. Hi. I'm experimenting tonight, really. So I've got my guitar and cover just in case I panic, but otherwise. So I'm pretending to be a folk singer who collects songs and sings them and things like that. Because that's what you do with folk songs, isn't it? You collect. So this first one, I actually collected off an LP called Morris On about 50 years ago. Hey, so I'm going to some of you know about it. So I'm signed by John Kilpatrick, and I'll probably get a key right. And it's got one of those nice Fardinal choruses which you can pick up and join in on. And it goes, yeah, let's try about that. Now come all you jovial fellows, come listen to me song. It is a little ditty and it won't detain you long. It's of a fair young damsel, oh she lived down in Kent. Arose one summer's morning and she a nutting went. With right foul down to me rousel da, wag for the dear old day.
And what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. Now if you can come in with sort of harmonies and things, or on the chorus, that'll make it sound really genuine. And it's of this brisk young farmer, a ploughing of his land. He called unto his horses to bid them gently stand. And he sat down upon his plough for a song to sing. His voice was so melodious it made the valleys ring. With right fall out to me long wag for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. And it's of this brisk young damsel, a nutting in the wood. His voice was so melodious it charmed her where she stood. She could no longer stay, and what few nuts she had, poor girl, she threw them all away. With my fa-la-ta-ra-ta-la, wag for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. So she came up to young Johnny, as he sat upon his plough, saying, young man, I really feel I cannot tell you how. And he took her to some shady broom, and there he laid her down. Says she, young man, I really feel the world go round and round. With my fa-la-ta-mi-ra-ta-la, wag for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. So come all ye local women, this warning by me take. Oh, if you should and nothing go, don't stay out too late. If you should stay too late and hear the ploughboy sing, you might have a young farmer to nurse up in the spring. With my fa-la-ta-mi-ra-ta-la, wag for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. Wonderful, well done, thank you. Now I know there's, I've seen a bit of Diggers t-shirt around in the club before. Was it you were wearing? Should have been. Okay, so some of you know about the Diggers. And in 1649 at St George's Hill. As it happens, I was where I lived and brought up was just within almost a stone's throw of St George's Hill, where the Diggers put their the common land, which is the Diggers did their well-known work on it, and they had a little outpost in a place called Little Heath Common. That's in the village I grew up in. So there's a lot of local interest in the Diggers around where we lived, and new historians were digging into the archives and things like that. And the folk club that I went to at the time, which was the Anchor Folk in the Blue Anchor in Byfleet, every now and again we got hauled out when local people wanted to do memorial things about the Diggers. In fact, we had to dig out every Digger song we knew. So we added to them a bit, and this is one you might not have heard from the suite of Digger songs. It's from actually just a rearrangement of the words of Gerald Winstanley himself in one of his declarations. And it also has a good chorus, and I'll sing you the chorus first and show you the bit that you've got to remember. Okay. And so the chorus goes, we'll dig and plough the best, pitch it properly. We'll dig and plough the commons land. We'll cut and fell the trees and woods, so the earth supplies us food and cloth, and we'll be beggars no more, no more. We'll be beggars no more. So if you don't get any other bit, get that bit. We'll be beggars no more, no more. We'll be beggars no more. You lords of lands who buy and sell the earth and the fruit it bears, this cursed thing brought in by war and death, which makes us slaves. For the poor oppressed of England and Wales, we declare to you today our resolve to live as free men, as creation has proclaimed. We'll dig and plough the common lands, we'll cut and fell the trees and woods, so the earth provides us food and cloth, and we'll be beggars no more, no more. We'll be beggars no more. By sweat of brows we'll dig and sow our corn on George's Hill, and together work and eat there without pride and without sin, in hope the tears are wiped away and bondage is removed. And the work begun by our hands is by the Spirit's blessing proved. We'll dig and plough the common lands, we'll cut and fell the trees and woods, so the earth provides us food and cloth, and we'll be beggars no more, no more. We'll be beggars no more. And money shall no longer be the God that does divide, the hedge that keeps so many out, yet preserves the few inside. And the earth enclosed by murder now shall find its liberty, and freed from selfish tenure yield a common treasury, to dig and plough the common lands, to cut and fell the trees and woods, so the earth provides us food and cloth, and we'll be beggars no more, no more. We'll be beggars no more. This people are not free in truth, nor reformation found, till those that know no land may work and reap the commons ground, till judges, lords and clerics lift the yoke upon the poor, and each with one another shares our common livelihood, to dig and plough the common lands, to cut and fell the trees and woods, so the earth provides us food and cloth, and we'll be beggars no more, no more. We'll be beggars no more, no beggars no more. It's slightly ironic now that the George's Hill that we sadly talked to is St George's Hill, which is a very well-to-do gated community on the bridges of Weybridge, where pop stars and millionaires live. And they get very uptight when every few years the Diggers Memorial crew want to tramp across their golf course. Anyway, completely different song. Can't say I collected this one, but I did get it from the people who wrote it, which is Andrew Mackay and Carol Etherton, who are a folk singing duo from down South Wales, Gower and South Wales as they come from. And their speciality is to write songs in the traditional idiom about songs and stories that they find. So they're great on stories about the boat that ships in and out of Swansea and all things and pubs and things like this. And this is one of theirs. It's called The Pub with Three Bars, and it's about a pub which still exists, which I think is called the George the Fourth, and somewhere around Pontardawy. And it's the significance of the George the Fourth. It lies on the meeting point of three of the old counties. So there's Carmarthenshire, Glamorganshire and Breconshire. And in the 1960s, when the licensing, actually further than the 1960s, when the licensing of the counties was different, or could be different in each of the counties, this was a significant place to be. You'll have heard all sorts of probably songs and stories about this. And then there's their particular song is the Saturday night. The licensee particularly focused on Sundays and whether the county was dry on Sundays or not. But it seemed to bounce back onto Saturdays around what time they closed. So anyway, so this is their song. And I've got to pitch this. Somebody playing in D. Oh, that's probably something like it, yeah. So we know a pub that is really a treat. Hurrah for the pub with three bars. That's the chorus which goes on over and over and go again. You get it. It's built on the spot where the three counties meet. Hurrah for the pub with three bars. One bar's in Carmarthen that lies to the west. One bar's in Glamorgan that we love the best. And one bar's in Brecon we reckon with zest. Hurrah for the pub with three bars. So on Saturday night when the work is done, hurrah for the pub with three bars. We head to the pub with three bars for the night, hurrah for the pub with three bars. The beer in Carmarthen is cheapest of all, but come 10 o'clock you will hear the dread call. It's time to go out, so good night to you all. Hurrah for the pub with 3 bars. So we follow the path round the corner and then hurrah for the pub with 3 bars. There's another front door, so we go in again. Hurrah for the pub with 3 bars. The beer in Glamorgan is middling dear, but they serve till 11, so be of good cheer. It's time to go out, but you need have no fear. Hurrah for the pub with 3 bars. So we follow the path round the corner once more. Hurrah for the pub with 3 bars. And there, sure enough, there's another front door. Hurrah for the pub with 3 bars. The bar here in Brecon is steepest in price, but they serve here till midnight. Now, isn't that nice? You can drink to last orders here once, twice, and thrice. Hurrah for the pub with 3 bars. Lost me words. At last we must leave, but there's no need to pine. Hurrah for the pub with 3 bars. It explains why we're drinking all night. We're all quite mellow and feeling just fine. Hurrah for the pub with 3 bars. So brimming with pleasure and feeling no pain. Next, we all head for home in moonlight or rain. Next Saturday night we'll be all back again. Hurrah for the pub with 3 bars. Hurrah for the pub, hurrah for the pub, hurrah for the pub with 3 bars.
Thanks very much, Les. And on that note, we will have a short interview. Now let's right. Welcome back to the second half, lovely people. You weren't getting told off. It's all right. Yes, nice to see you all back for the second half. Right. I'm going to introduce Steve now, who's going to kick off our second half. So I will. Steve. Hey.
Yeah, it has felt like a proper folk club, hasn't it? Yeah. So I've got that now. Judas! I don't believe you!
You're a liar.
Where's your distortion pedal?
There isn't any. The only reason I brought it, it's not that loud, this guitar. And every time I've played it loud in a club with a bit of a PA room, it's got such a lovely sound, that guitar. So I've only brought it to give it a little bit. It's not. It's just a little bit of resonance. That's all. There's nothing.
You can bring what you like, Steve. You're welcome to bring it.
I can, you know, I can switch it off if you prefer it. But it's not as it gives me a little bit of extra support behind the singing. Right. So 3 songs, all that I wrote. And stuff I haven't done for a while. So this song's called the Galloway song, for no other reason that I wrote it in Galloway. When I was on a sort of retreat. A mate of mine's got a shack up there, and I was off work. I wasn't having a very good time, so I went up there for a couple of weeks cycling and gathering muscles and stuff, and I wrote this song. It's called the Galloway song. That's what I'm around. That's the same chords as another song. Hold on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I walk into this game like a moth drawn to the flame. Its final consequence don't seem to make no sense. I wandered blindly, could not recall my name. For those who acted kindly, their wise words I still retain. Du, 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 du. I offered up the prayer of 1,000 miles to leave behind these tears, find somewhere to smile, and leave this falsehood where I'm not defined. Lead me back to where my love shines. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du. Du, I walk into this game like an moth drawn to the flame. Now, this is not something I wrote many, many years ago. In some ways, I think it's sort of like the only sort of folky song or thing I wrote. It's called Family Brigade, and it was inspired by a visit of my cousin Michael, who came over from Australia. And it was like, up until then I'd regarded, I'd always said, I've got family, but really, my family and my friends, got very close friends who really supported me. And then Mike came over, and it sort of really discombobulated me, because there's this immediate connection that I thought, this isn't based on anything other than we're related by blood, but there's something really strong about it. And my cousin, Morris Cahill, who this song is dedicated to, brought together a big gathering of us in Galway, in Ireland, and that was really powerful. And I don't know what the answer is, but this song was sort of inspired by that sort of family friend thing. So it's called the Family Brigade. So a long introduction, but I haven't sang it for a long time. So here it is. Riverstown, Sligo, 1921. My father was born to tenant farmers 7 safe from harm, and his deepest regret when his mother died, that I was yet to come into the world, never held in her arms. Birmingham, England, 1949. My mother strode out from a war that took away travel, career and friends. She worked and stayed at home. The big band played the waltz. Foxtrot at the church hall. She met my father still in his uniform, just before the fall. Families are more than bloodlines. Friends can go astray. I wrote this song for the family brigade. Yours? Friends I'd lived and worked with, lost loves or moved away. Some in silence, some in pain. Lovers came and went, I travelled many roads. Made my work with those without. Left my family in shadows. Home and across the sea, comfort, love and meaning seem strangers then to me. Clip my wings, fear to fly. Todmorton's an old town where the mills close down the hill. Met my true love. With friends we'd worked and played with, lost utmost, seen hard times come and go. We danced to our own tune in Mexico Fair. I asked for her hand, swam the sea, steps in Fiji, walked mountains in a boat. Made a friends in many lands. Families are more than bloodlines. Friends can go astray. I wrote this song for the family brigade. Family brigade is the partings we have made, friendships yet to be. Sue died new found whiskey beneath the parting tree. Now we cast a wish for friends yet to be. Cousin Michael, with his friend from Australia bound, came across the threshold, we laughed and told our tales. down, and families are more than bloodlines. Friends can go astray. I wrote this song for the family brigade. One day in May, friends are more than bloodlines, and families more than bloodlines. Friends can go astray. Wrote this song for the family brigade.
Lovely.
It's quite a long time. That line about Sue found whiskey beneath the parting tree. My wife's favourite grandmother, Sue, when she died, we were in a place called Jerusalem Valley, which is outside of Hebden Bridge, and we'd gone for this walk, and we were talking about Sue and Ted and Brenda, and anyway, we walked up this. I said, let's go up that stride up there, 'cause we've not been up there before. And we walked up, and we were just thinking really for a while, spring flowers and stuff. And this rabbit popped up and bounced across. And Sam watched it, and then she said, oh, look. And she sort of went over to where it disappeared in this tree. And there's a full bottle of Bell's whiskey nestled in the base of this tree. And it's still got a thing around it, of course, it says on it. No, it says on Bell's whiskey, it's another thing. It says, before you go. I can't. Sue wants to have a drink with it. So we uncapped it, poured a couple of tops in, drank it. I said, we should take it with us. No, put it back. Nobody ever goes back to a bottle of opened whiskey left. It took his piss in. Anyway, we put it back. So that was about that line. All right. I'm talking too much. Right, so I was looking through my book of songs, and like you were saying earlier, there's stuff that you haven't played for ages, and in fact, I've never played this anyway. It's one of those sort of boo-hoo, she left me, miserable. It's sort of, I wrote this probably 40 odd years ago. I'm 65, so it's only early 30s. Sounds like the sort of thing you write when you're about 15. Anyway. Miserable. No, nobody loves me. It's terrible. This is something that I wrote Love affairs had more kickings than a Saturday night. All my hopes turned to sadness, my freedom has taken flight. I love you still as the days go by. Live without you neath a big grey sky. I need to hold you, lay by your side. And I'm missing you more than I'm able to hide. Tears will fall and tears will fall, dreams will fall apart. still as the days go by. I live without you neath a big grey sky. I need to hold you, lay by your side. And I'm missing you more than I'm able to hide. Tears will fall and tears will fall, dreams will fall apart. Curse myself for loving you, you for saying we must part.
Sorry, you were too far away. I was like, walk across the. Yeah.
That's normal. Yeah, I'm never to follow, right?
Big step back.
Yes, cases there.
Right, next up we have John.
Well, this is it's a blues really, I suppose. It's song about, I suppose it's a song about drug addiction and prostitution, but it was quite popular in the 60s.
Prostitution and drugs.
No, it's not.
It's still quite especially in Kington.
In fact, after this session.
Sorry, Doctor. Sorry.
I don't know where I am. Red Light District. I said, I don't know what you know. Yeah. There is a house in New Orleans. It's called the Rising Sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor girl and me. Oh God, I'm one. If I had listened to what my mama said, I'd be at home today. But I is your Lord, let a rambler lead me astray. Go tell my baby sister not to do what I have done, but shun that house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. I'm going back to New Orleans. My race is almost run. I'm going back to end my life beneath that rising sun. There is a house down in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been a ruin of many a poor girl and me. Oh God, I'm one. This is called, it's a old Bert Jansch song called, not so much like a blues, but it's called Courting Blues. Green are your eyes in the morning when you rise. Don't you be afraid to lie by me, my love. Your father will not know. Love can be broken, but no words are spoken. Don't you be afraid to lie by me, my love. Your father will not know. Love me bold, yeah, not so old. Don't you be afraid to lie me, my love. Your father will not know. Love, don't cry, I'll not try. Don't you be afraid to lie by me, my love. Your father will not know. Love, don't cry, I'll not try. Your father will be told one day about our wedding day.
Next up we have Dave. Do you need anything?
John, who sang that song? The
Ben
last one.
Sandel.
Ben Sanders.
Oh, yes.
But Yanis did it as well, so
Yeah, yeah.
Unique. This is very high tech for me. Normally I just like the bits of piece of paper. I'll come straight from work. Lucy's not here tonight, so I get to choose what I can do. So you're always a lovely, comfortable place to be. So I'm gonna drop a few poems on you that I've written. This one is about film, so it seems quite an apt place. And it's called Scripted. Pre-celluloid romanticism is a daydreaming thin film, undirected and not yet acted up, drifting without words, veneering and listing all at sea. So needy writers, those commissioned typers, now papered and penned, ideologically transformed, become silvered screenings, scriptured and entitled. An amorous bard, Shakespeare in love, or Gallic trip to Paris with love, and return from Paris with love. Crowded response, everyone says I love you. Canine fancy, must love dogs. Expert counsellor, love guru. Drug effect, addicted to love. Great reading, love story. Seasonal offering, my summer of love. Keep your money, can't buy me love. But when film fades, love letters, P.S. I love you. Now you might have recognised quite a few films in that, but you might. Right, what am I doing now? So this one is called bit of a rant. This is from about 2010, 2012, and George Osborne was Chancellor of the Exchequer, and he did all sorts of things with the renting environment. So this one's called Tax Breaks. Osborne maliciously militarised bricks and mortar. Now millionaires bomb breadline renters. For a few votes more, inheritance free, to choose a roof or food. Housing disassociates the few from the many. Landlocked, constructive London hoarders profit in capital gains. This eaten mess, a sickly pudding, sticks in the craw of labouring masses, who evicted when not at fault, are unjustly taxed and broken.
Yes.
Thank you. And this is a song that you'll all know. It was a favourite of my dad, who died about 5 years. He died 5 years ago, last Tuesday. Some say it's a Scottish song, some say it's an Irish song. Don't think it really matters.
It certainly does.
I knew that always was what dissenting was.
Well, they are pretending.
There's a quiz at the end.
Yes. But I'm sure you'll know most of it, and please, please, please join in. It's the parting glass. Of all the money that e'er I had, I have spent it in good company. And all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass, and drink a health whate'er befalls. Then gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away.
and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls into my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. If I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town that sorely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks and ruby lips, I own she has my heart enthralled. Then fill to me the parting glass, good night and joy be to you all. A man may drink and not be drunk, a man may fight and not be slain, a man may court a pretty girl and perhaps be welcomed back again. But since it has so ought to be, by a time to rise and a time to fall, come fill to me the parting glass, good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. Thank you.
Marvellous. Right, next up we have Ben.
Maybe for Ireland. Okay. My dad did as well. Yeah, good man.
Ben, everybody!
So I mostly sing songs that I have written about Herefordshire, which annoys my mother, because she was born and raised in Teesside, and I've got a whole family in Teesside, and she keeps saying, there's like amazing songs you can write about Teesside, and I haven't written a song about Teesside, but the great band called Mexon have. And I have mangled it very badly in order to play it for you, so if you like it, go and check out Mexon, but if you don't like it, also go and check out Mexon. We were born in 41, neath the shadow of the setting sun. Lights were out, the war was on, how the river died. Waved our flags in 52, there was nothing else for the kids to do, so we chased the boats till the day was through, watching how the river died. But it seems to me we kill our dreams as the water flows closer to the sea. I've been told there'll be nothing left to see before we're old. All of these voices singing how the river died. All of these stones we're throwing will never shake this water from its course. I am certain now the river never dies. Froze to death in 63, so they gave us jobs making polythene. Let the waste run to the sand and the sea, watching how the river died. They changed our name in 74, but we got the deal we were striking for. we only knew then what the future saw, we'd know how the river died. But it seems to me we kill our dreams as the water flows closer to the sea. I've been told there'll be nothing left to see before we're old. All of these voices singing how the river died. All of these stones we're throwing will never shake this water from its course. I am certain now the river never dies. Lost our work in '85 even, Iron Queen couldn't keep us alive. It took our money, didn't take our pride. And a white feather flew in '96 down the river Tees, past the boats and the bricks. Upon its chest kissed a crucifix, and the river never dies. But it seems to me we kill our dreams as the water flows closer to the sea. I've been told there'll be nothing left to see before we're old. All of these voices singing how the river died. All of these stones we're throwing will never shake this water from its course. I am certain now the river never dies. Thank you. Now we've got my mother off my back. We can return to Herefordshire. This is actually the fault of Jackie, who usually sings with John, because I went on holiday and I bought a book about the history of the March of Lordships, thinking there'll be some stuff for folk songs in there. And then I bumped into John and Jackie at a different folk club, because there are other folk clubs. And I was saying the history of the March of Lordships which are all these tiny little lordships that are along what is now the border, and they went around Herefordshire, and Huntingdonshire was the one that Kington was in. Basically, just a lord has the lordship, and then someone else comes and nicks it from him, and then someone else comes and nicks it from there, and they keep building castles on each other's lands, and like there's no story in it. And Jackie said, well, you should just write that. That's the song. So that's what I have here. It does have a chorus. It sounds wordy, but honestly, it's very easy. It's also the only chorus you're going to hear tonight, which is taken directly from the Doomsday Book. Though I have taken it out of the Latin.
Hang on, you're not the last person. You don't know what Greg's got.
I am confident.
I'll put money on you.
So the chorus goes, the Lord can hold what he takes and nothing more, the Lord can hold by the law, the Lord can hold what he takes and nothing more, and the Lord is the source of the law. And it starts the chorus, and the chorus will come down many times, so if you are not all singing the chorus by the end, I will keep going. The Lord may hold what he takes and nothing more. The Lord may hold by the law. The Lord may hold what he takes and nothing more. And the Lord is the the source of the Lord. We heed the call to fight for our Lord. They fight for their Lord too. So here we stand with axes in our hands. Axes are in their hands too. And the Lord may hold what he takes and nothing more. The Lord may hold by the Lord. The Lord may hold what he takes and nothing more. And the Lord is the source of the Lord. Summer is done, the fields are full of corn. The harvest will be gathered in soon. The Lord will demand, and he will command, his price of the bounty too. And the Lord may hold what he takes and nothing more. The Lord may hold by the Lord. The Lord may hold what he takes and nothing more. And the Lord is the source of the Lord. There is someone who knows that I have gone, remembers a fond kiss of goodbye. But as the seasons turn, even the lords will learn. The reaper takes the low and takes the high. And the Lord may hold what he takes and nothing more. The Lord may hold what he takes. No, that's not right. The Lord may hold what he takes and nothing more. And the Lord is the source of the Lord. So we fall where we stand, and one more Lord holds our land. Last time. And the Lord may hold what he takes and nothing more. The Lord may hold what he takes. The Lord may hold what he takes and nothing more. And the Lord is the source of the Lord. Thank you very much. Thank you for remembering the words even when I didn't. Finally, this also has a chorus, but it's much simpler. So the chorus is, we come to save the kingdom from the king. This is about the fall of Hereford in the Civil War. If you study the coat of arms of Hereford, which I'm sure you all do, you will see that this has a shield at the centre, which is the 3 lions of England, surrounded by the 10 saltires of Scotland, which depicts how Hereford held out valiantly in the Civil War against the Scots, ignores the fact that they let the Parliament Army in twice before that, and they eventually fell to Parliament in the most stupid ruse that anyone who's ever read a Robin Hood story would know. Yeah, this starts with the chorus as well, and it goes. We come to save the kingdom from the king. Come to save the kingdom from the king. Marching in silence through the middle of the night, we barely see a neighbour in the pale moonlight. We must get to Hereford before the cock will call. The colonel has a plan that will see the city fall. And we come to save the kingdom from the king. We come to save the kingdom from the king. In St. Guthrie's Abbey, the varlets hunker down, the cavalry concealed in the woods above the town. And at the crack of dawn, 7 of the mates, without no swords swords or muskets, we hammer on the gates. And we come to save the kingdom from the king. We come to save the kingdom from the king. We are a working party, sent here by our Lord, with masons here and quarrymen to fortify your walls. The guard, well, he was full, and he opened the gates wide. France and Flex Abbey, the far-long Strand side. And we come to save the kingdom from the king. Come to save the kingdom from the king. The garrison were drinking or sleeping up their beer, and they all surrendered when the cavalry appeared. When we sat down to breakfast, we held the city tight. Hereford surrendered without putting up a fight. And we come to save the kingdom from the king. We come to save the kingdom from the king. Pikemen and firelocks, their faces black with soot. We are Colonel Birch's regiment of foot. And we come to save the kingdom from the king. We come to save the kingdom from the king. We come to save the kingdom from the king.
Hey! Marvellous, right, we are at our last person, so may I introduce... Just something a bit of tune. Just a bit of tune.
Yeah.
Greg, everybody!
A lot of people have been talking about their songs. The beauty of the mobile phone is, let me tell you, that this first song I'm going to sing is originally sung by Bo Carter in 1928. Some say possibly 1065. It was then sung by Bob Dylan in 1963. It's called Karina. I got a bird that whistles, I got a bird that sings, I got a bird that whistles, I got a bird that sings. But if I haven't got Karina, I haven't got a thing. Now your papa don't like me, my bank book ain't big enough. Now your papa don't like me, my bank book ain't big enough. But we got married, so it's done. Karina, Karina, let your hair hang down. Karina, Karina, let your hair hang down. Well, I just got paid my wages, let's go to Kington town. I haven't got Karina, I haven't got a thing. Hey. This one goes back to 1956, and it's about a lost convict called John. But there's a little chorus in it. It says, long gone, lost John. Long gone, lost John. He was long gone, lost John. Long gone, lost John. Took me a while to learn it. Well, lost John standing by the railroad track, waiting for the freight train to come back. The freight train come back, but it made no stop. Lost John thought he'd have to ride the top, and he was long gone. Lost John, long gone. Long lost John, he was long gone. Lost John. Well, lost John crept into a country woman's house. Sat there quiet, just as quiet as a mouse. Said, Mrs. Lawson, be my friend. Be my friend until the end. And he was long gone. Lost John, long gone. Long lost John, he was long gone. Lost John. Now, said Lost John, do you want some beer? Send for the porter and he bring it here. Said, now woman, I don't want no beer. The foxes on my trail and they'll soon be here. And they were long gone. Lost John, long gone. Long lost John, he was long gone. Lost John. Well, Lost John picked a pair of shoes of his own. And his shoes have forever bone. Heels on the front and heels behind. Couldn't tell which way Lost John going, and he was long gone. Lost John, long gone. Long lost John, he was long gone. Lost John. Well, God lost John, they put him in the hand. Son of being gone and now he's out again. And anybody out to who sang the song, tell him Lonnie Donegan been here and gone, and he was long gone. Lost John, he was going, long lost John, he was long gone. Lost John, bad boy, long lost John, he was long gone. Lost John, long gone, long lost John. Okay, right, well, I'm going to do this one of my own. Sorry for doing it if you've heard it before, but it's dedicated to a late friend of mine who used to live on Bradner Hill. His name was Dave, and he used to say to me, don't build that house during the pandemic. Work at your relationship, and don't build a fire with green wood. This is don't let the fire go out. The chorus is, don't let the fire go out. Make sure you don't let the fire go out. Anyway, it's something like that. Just like your first love.
somebody new. I told you twice, put a light on the fire, and watch those flames grow higher and higher. Well, you're sitting by the fire, with the fire's going out. You're sitting by the fire, let the fire go out. You're sitting by the fire, with the fire's going out. You're sitting by the fire, let the fire go out. Well, it's not time to relight the fire with someone new. Let those flames go higher. Don't say mistake to make it show. Make sure that fire burns without smoke. Get up! Come on! Well, you're sitting by the fire, the fire's going out. You're sitting by the fire, let the fire go out. You're sitting by the fire, the fire's going out. You're sitting by the fire, let the fire go out. Don't let the fire go out.
Hey!
Bravo, everybody! Excuse me. Okay. Terribly sorry to say, that's the end of this month's folk club.